Good morning, Mrs. Lalita.
Good morning.
We'll see about that. So, how are you today, Mrs. Lalita? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Any problems with your husband these days? Or how is everything at home?
No problems. Like I've been trying to understand his point of view and everything. So it's been going fine. It's been going very well.
Good. So for today I have, before we start the therapy sessions, I have planned some small activities. They're not difficult at all. You don't have to worry. And will you cooperate with that?
Yes, of course.
Good. It's raining a lot these days in Bangalore and it's flooding everywhere.
Yeah, don't get me started on the traffic, Like I left my house like 2 hours ago and I barely made it 15 minutes in right now.
Is it? Did the staff made you wait after coming here?
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm used to all that waiting stuff.
What do you mean by used to it? Can you elaborate on what?
Just like some good old memories, like, when Kutu, when she was still in school, I used to be the one to pick her up from school and everything, So we have to go to the school and wait. And if she didn't find me waiting, she would throw such a fit like, or like, Amma, where were you? Why did you not come? And all that stuff.
Indeed, the old memories are the best. Are you talking to your daughter these days? Did you talk to her today? Yesterday?
Appa, no, absolutely not.
And why is that?
Like how these kids, once they grow up, they just like, it's like always such a problem. Like, it's like every time I call her, it's always like, Amma, like, why are you calling me? I'm so busy. You're messing up my schedule. Especially with that US action she's picked up now that she's living there for some time. No, like, I just don't want to deal with that anymore.
Are you doing the things I have suggested you to do?
Yes, I've been like maintaining, this full routine I've been maintaining. And I also started doing that bucket list thing you told me to do.
Very good. I'm very proud of you. Glad to hear that.
Okay, sometimes, you feel like, like you're my daughter.
Like your daughter? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, well, it's not like, like just because, like that feeling is there.
Just because? Is it because, can you just explain me?
Like, like if you don't think of me that way, why would you take care of me? Why would you care about me? You're always worrying about what am I doing, how am I doing, and all these things. Like, if you don't think of me as your mother, would you treat me like that sort of thing?
Mrs. Lalita, we are on our 5th session and around your 3rd or 4th session you stated a statement and I quote that I look just like your daughter. Can you explain me what did you mean by that?
I mean, it just looks like that, like.
Is it because I was giving you a safe space, a non-judgmental space for you to express your feelings? Did I?
See, like, I can't explain what's going on, but I feel like I just got attached to you really fast.
Mrs. Lalita, I know you were very attached to your daughter. I know that you were with her all the time. I mean, obviously you used to live together and obviously that comes when you are a mother. But I feel like after your daughter went to US and I feel like you feel a lot lonelier and I think you really wanted to show the love and warmth to your daughter and I feel like you are just showing those things to me. I feel like you're projecting your inner emotions, your inner feelings onto me.
Listen, I don't know how you can say things like that, Ankita. Like, I can tell the difference. I know that you and my daughter are two different people. I can tell all of that. Like I'm old, I know. But I have eyes and I can see all that things like that, like, don't worry about that.
Mrs. Lalita, I'm not trying to confront you or I'm not trying to tell you that what you're feeling is wrong. I'm just explaining you what is the situation is, what you're going through right now.
See, Ankita, if me telling you all my emotions and everything is like, a burdening you or something, please tell me. Just don't go around saying things like, I don't know my daughter and everything.
Mrs. Lalita, don't get me wrong. This is nothing like that. And I'm just explaining what is happening with you and what you're feeling. I feel like the warmth you wanted to show to your daughter, you're showing the same warmth to me. And This is much more common than you think. This is can be happening in a real life situation, and outside of this clinical setting, it can be happening to anybody and everybody. This is a very completely normal thing. When you received warmth and love from somebody, you do tend to project it back, and it can be negative sometimes too. So you don't have to worry about it. It's completely natural, completely normal.
So are you saying that there's nothing wrong with me then?
Absolutely not. You do not have anything wrong with you, and I feel like if this helps you, for the matter of fact, if this helps you to be a better version of yourself, then please continue it. I would love to help you out. I would love to see you in a better place. But then again, Mrs. Lalita, this is a professional relationship, and this will come to an end when the contract ends.
See, I don't understand what exactly is going on, but like, thank you for saying that. It puts my mind at a little ease, and I feel like, I should maybe control it or resist a little bit, if not like completely eradicate it.
Mrs. Lalita, it's been great working with you, and since day one we're talking about the termination process and everything, and we are on our fifth session, as I told before, and we still have 3 or 4 more sessions left. Is there anything I can help you with, or do you want to talk about anything before we start wrapping up things? What's it?
Like, so many sessions are over, no? It's like time really flies, but listen, can we not end things after like the 4th session?
Mrs. Lalita, this is the part of our contract, and we cannot keep stretching things in a clinical setting or in any professional setting for that matter. Just like in real life, we can't stretch boundaries in a relationship, right?
I think you're right, I think maybe that was a major issue in mine and Kuttu's life also, because like as her mother, I never gave her any space, and now that I've realized it, I feel like it's, too late.
Mrs. Lalita, it's never too late. It is never too late to sort out things, to talk out with the person you want to talk out with or sort things out with. Communication is the key. Give yourself time, give the other person time, and please don't worry about it. Never think that it is too late. You can always, I feel like everything can be solved with words. So sit together with your daughter and try to resolve the issue.
Right, I'll try that then.
Mrs. Lalita, we still have 4 more sessions left. Do you want to discuss anything? As I mentioned before, do you want to discuss anything? And I can see how much progress you have made from the first session.
See, I can see how you always, care for me and always for the best for me. It's like, how will I manage without you? I'm already getting so nervous thinking like, oh, when it ends, I'll have to manage everything on my own.
Mrs. Lalita, don't worry. I have so much confidence in you. I know after you finish the sessions, you'll be a complete different person. You'll be a completely changed person who knows what is best for them, who has a good sense of judgment, who know what is good or bad, what is right or wrong. I feel like after leaving from this session or this therapy center, you will understand, you will have a better sense of judgment towards other people, towards your own self. You will understand, you will your own self much more in a better way. You can help out yourself. I know, I'm sure of that. I have confidence in you.
But we can stay in touch, right? Like after it all, like if I have any problem, I can contact you, right?
Absolutely, Mrs. Lalita. You can always contact me. This is a completely professional relationship. The day the contract ends, there is no more reason for us to talk. But then again, any day you face any kind of problem, I'll be always available for you. I have my doors open for you always.
Now, Ankita, now that you say it, I'll try my best to finish all the work that you gave me. And I'm really going to make you feel so proud, like you'll see it.
Yes, I know, Mrs. Lalita. I know you will do your best. Mrs. Lalita, if there is any need for any other sessions, please let me know. I will refer you to my acquaintances. I will refer you to the people who has a better judgment and who are more professionally developed in the particular fields, who are the judge of their own field. So I will refer you to them.
Absolutely, I feel like that will be justice to both of us, no? But Ankita, if I'm troubling you, just please let me know.
You're absolutely not troubling me. It was amazing working with you. It was great working with you. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate everything you have done so far and so much progress you have made. I said that just because I feel like people are just like in doctor or engineer, people are majorly particular about one kind of field they are good at. So it would be great if you can actually refer to the people who are really good at that one particular field, not an all-rounder.
Thank you, thank you for saying that.
I'm glad that I could make you in ease. Thank you so much. Can we proceed with our today's session?
Yeah, let's do that.